Hi Sagittarius, sorry it's taken me so long to get your reading out. Yeah, I've been pretty busy, so I'm just trying to catch up with them today. It's kind of the same using the Gilded Tarot and the Romance Angel cards, but at the bottom, kind of changed. I want to use the Nature Whisper cards because they're really beautiful and I want them to incorporate them into my readings. For the advice cards, I'm going to give you a colour card, and we've got Doreen Virtue Archangel cards here as well. Just like to say a big thanks to all my subscribers, all my likes, people that have requested readings from me. I'm very grateful for that. So I just want to say thank you. Right, let's get into your August love reading. Okay, this is for singles and people in a relationship, or someone. You could have your eye on someone. Overall fear for the Five of Wands, okay? For the tarot, so the Five of Wands, we can see here there's five men kind of being in defensive mode. They're kind of fighting, but it's very kind of unclear who you're actually fighting against. It's not one individual. It's not like a group against each other. It's a bit confusing in that sense. So this could be resisting change. This could be people being defensive, though you're not quite sure why, okay? So that's the overall feeling for the tarot. For the Romance Angels, we've got finance and career, okay? There we go. Yep, so there she is. She's working hard, excuse me, tirelessly, trying to, tend to her garden, tend to things that she has. And financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, okay? So it could be affected by work and obviously your finances. For the Nature Whisper card, we have, these are absolutely gorgeous. You can see that there. Okay, that is the big picture. Okay, so it's talking about the big picture. You're looking at, the bigger picture of the situation. It's not the be all and sort of end all, but little things sometimes can create mountains out of molehills, and I think you've got to see that the relationship or your love life, you've got to look at the bigger picture. Right, so let's get started. We'll start up here. We've got, I don't know why I do that. It's really annoying. Let's use this card to pick it up. Right, there we go. Alright, we've got the Ten of Cups. This is a really good card. This is about completion, okay? If you're in a relationship or you're married, this talks about good home life. You're happy. It's, 10 is a completion card, so you've got to a point where you're happy within yourself, your home life and your family. Things are rosy, the weather's good, you've got all these cups, they're full, and generally it's just a really positive card to get, okay? If you're single, and you're looking for love, this is quite a good card to get as well, okay? Because that can be obtainable. Alright, the next card you've got is Flirt, okay? There we have it there. And that just says extend your light-hearted energy to others. So, the more light-hearted you can be, the better it can be, whether you're in a relationship or not, or you're married. It's still okay to go back to basics if you're, in a long-term relationship, and flirt with one another like you did, when you first met. Because you've maybe already got that stability, you've got a happy home life, but sometimes just to re-energise a relationship, it's good to, flirt with one another. Alright. The next card we've got is really beautiful. This is called the Celebrate Differences card. And we can see here, it's really very beautiful card. We can kind of see here, this is kind of like the water and the air side. No, this is like the water side, and this side is like, the earth and the air signs, and it's meeting one another. What it's telling me is that, you can live together with differences. You don't have to be very similar, as in you don't need to be cut from the same cloth. Sometimes it's good to have, different beliefs from one another, and thoughts and you know, belief systems, whether that's on a religious, spiritual factor, or just in general. Okay, different backgrounds, how you've been brought up. But that's okay. You know, you might have opposite interests, but you know, that's what brings you together. You know, sometimes they say opposites attract, and maybe that's the situation. It'd be pretty boring. You know, if someone can't, you know, in a relationship or a new love, you know, if someone can't introduce you to something new, I mean, that's quite exciting to me. You know, that excites me. A new kind of hobby or interest you never thought about, and they've kind of, you know, sparked that in you. So the next card we've got is the Chariot card. Okay, as we can see here, we've got the gold and the silver. So this is, it kind of reinforces this card. All right, the celebrate differences, because this is like a yin and the yang. Okay, and the Chariot also talks about moving on. It can talk about travel, so you might be traveling to someone, or they might be traveling to you, or you might be going on some sort of break or holiday. Or it could just mean that, you know, you're charging ahead or going ahead, pushing forward within a relationship or a new relationship. The next card we've got is healing family issues. Okay. Alright, so this can talk about your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, or it could be just a matter of fact that you are parents and you know you've got issues to be dealing with. You're maybe in a relationship where you've both got children from previous relationships. That could be a factor, or it could just be, you know, that you're married and you have children and they're playing one against the other parents wise. It can also talk about your parents or your family. So like your siblings or your own mum and dad, and that could be a factor. Maybe this is why we're in a defensive stance. Okay, or there could be inner sort of tension or fighting, but we're not quite sure. It's maybe coming from, could be something petty. Alright, so this one's saying gratitude and appreciation. We can see here the little girl is, you know, got that bond with the unicorn. And I think it's just, you know, once you move forward, you can, you know, heal these family issues that have maybe caused you some sort of defence mode within the relationship or the family, that you have to just count your blessings, okay, and be grateful and appreciate the other person or the members within your family, okay, and that will make a smooth run for your romance life. Alright, the next one we've got here is the Four of Pentacles. This is about finances, and he's got his Four Pentacles. He's quite serious looking, okay, and he's hanging on to them quite tight, okay. So he could be focusing on his work too much, you know, and he's not got the right kind of balance, or this could be you, or, you know, the partner that you have or you're looking at. So finances could be playing, you know, a vital role within this relationship, where maybe one person is too focused on the material things within life, okay, or within career, or they just want the cash and they're hanging on really tight to these pentacles, which tells me, you know, if something came along, he might be that focused on what he's got that he misses out on opportunities that could be coming along. All right, and it's really funny because he's looking at the chariot, sorry. So maybe he's trying to move on forward from that. Okay, let's see. The next card you've got is attraction. Okay, here we are, that's the card. So she's smelling the roses, okay, and she's appreciating the things that she does have, and she's just being herself. She's quite relaxed. There is quite a lot of green in this, so that tells me, you know, possibly you've learnt something in the past, you know, there's been a bit of learning or healing, okay, and that kind of ties in with your healing family issues. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, so just by being yourself, okay, staying in the moment, not thinking about too much or of past or, you know, the future, but actually just being present. You know, that mindfulness. All right, this is a beautiful card. You have Make a Wish card. Okay. All right, and Make a Wish, you can see her here. She's got a lot of green on her head. She's got a couple of trees growing out her head. Nice. And she's got a dandelion. She's making her wish. And that's drifting off into the universe. So it's maybe just about, you know, being appreciative of what the universe has to offer you. And, you know, you're making a wish and you're putting out there. Whether, you know, you want to wish is up to you. Obviously, I don't know what your wish is, okay? But saying make that wish. So I think, you know, there is a bit of finance and careers in this. I think it's maybe, you know, in family life. So it's maybe trying to get a good balance there. Although it does talk in the Ten of Cups that's quite good. But it does say here, you know, there's a financial issue. And he's holding on to the Four of Pentacles like he's desperate to keep what he has, okay? But just be aware that if you don't, you know, it's not all about the material things within a relationship. And you've got to remember and look at the bigger picture. Okay, it's a beautiful card. Now, I'm going to give you pull you a colour card, okay? So it'll just tell me what healing or advice that, you know, can help you at this time within August. So let's give them a shuffle and see what one we get. So what can you tell me for Sagittarius love life for the month of August? What advice or healing colour do they need to receive this month? Okay, it'll be that one then. So we've got a jumper. Okay, and you got Peach. And Peach is just saying inhale inhale a breath of life, okay? So you've got to take a fresh perspective, whether you're in a relationship or you're looking to be in a relationship, you're married or whatever, committed. Then it's just saying, you know, you have to look at a fresh approach at the whole situation, okay? Now we're going to use, I'm going to use these Archangel Oracle cards to see what other advice we can give you for this month for your love life. What advice do you have, excuse me, for Sagittarius August for the love life? Okay, well this actually ties in quite nicely. Here we go. That's the card you got. And it's called Teaching and Learning. It says keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach ideas to others, okay? So, you know, you maybe got to heal and learn, like I was talking about for the attraction card, and look at the bigger picture, and then you maybe just need to learn from this situation, okay? Through, you know, healing family issues, the kind of, it looks to me as well, it doesn't look like they're really fighting, it looks like more role play, like pretend fighting, okay? So if things are being blown out of proportion, it's indecisive and you don't know which way it's going, just kind of take from the situation and learn from that, okay?